What's going on? Are these people gonna, like, jump off the ledge or something? Hi there, I'm Jules. Nice to see you. The word of the day today is itinerary. You know, like a list of things that you do on a trip. If you'd like to know why itinerary is the word of the day, watch my next video and then read the description to find out. Hey babes, today we're playing a game called Headliner NoviNews. This game seems to me like the game called, where you're like the Grim Reaper and you're death and you're like changing things in the world by picking the news stories or something like that. This seems very similar. I just read about it a little bit. Publishing false information, sparking a riot, handling exceptions. Ooh. Oh, that's me. Strange illness spreads through Novistan. Oh, God. Conspiracy brews among people. Okay. Seems a little loud. Okay, that should be better. It's just extremely loud for no reason. You are the editor of a national news channel. Nice. Why are there people sitting on the building? You are the headliner. Okay. Public opinion rests in your hands. Okay. Neat. Tell us, what was that? What's the scoop? Hey, did you hear the news? Tell us. What did you say? Okay. Leave me alone! My first name is not Jannike Donhoff. It's Jules. L. Okay, yeah, and yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, I can change the way I look. Nice. Okay. Okay, I like it. On the first day. Afternoon, Jules. I've heard good things about you. Hope you find the work at NoviNews adequately challenging. Here's today's list of articles for you approve or reject. Refresh me on my job priorities. Curate the news, of course. Help us develop a hard, consistent angle. Remember, we publish immediately on our network. Be the first to break the news. Each day you will get your daily salary disbursement in NoviBucks, subject to change if you incur any penalties. The future of our channel depends on you. I'm about to have my third kid, and those embryo genetic mods ain't cheap. Embryo what? Are you one of them purists? Most of the people in Novistan are genetically modified pre-birth. Correcting dysfunctional genes, immunity to common disease. Hell, some even go for better skin tans. It's a harsh world out there, and I want my kids to have all the opportunities they can. Anyway, it shouldn't be an issue if you do your job right. I trust you to make the right calls. Well, geez. Click and hold left mouse on a paper to drag. Drag up to zoom in. What's with all the patrols? Police on the streets. Drones scanning your genetic markers. Is all the policing supposed to make us feel safe or maybe perpetually paranoid? What is better buzz? Hold left mouse to pick up the what? Indubitably, curious readers must have seen the ads on benches, foreshadowing the mysterious better buzz. Is it a new sports drink, a juice cleanse, or perhaps just a soda? Either way, I'm excited. New wave of genetic drugs. If you thought genetically modifying our food and our own embryos was futuristic, you may be surprised to find numerous over-the-counter pills have evolved from genetically modified microorganisms. True biological synergy at its finest. Okay. Novistan cannot disregard global influence. For over 100 years, the Union of Dunaby brought us a steady stream of cheap foods, goods, and skilled workers. Thanks to Lyra's trade agreement, we were able to modify over 63% of the population. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Release on the paper to stamp it. Approve or reject all remaining stories. Okay, why not all of them? All done. Click on the... Oh, I can do... Okay, E or to exit the office. Okay. Spreading fake news. Okay. Oh, hey, Jules. Clocking out already? Do you have a... Oh, okay. I thought that was a cigarette in your ear and a cigarette in your mouth. How was your day? It's all a tad confusing. Don't sweat it. Soon enough, you'll be breezing through the articles like an auto drone. Haha. I'm gonna stay in, finish writing an extra article for tomorrow. Gotta suck up to the bosses, you know? It's hard enough being a foreigner as it is. People are getting suspicious of our neighbor country, Lyris. I was working at a cafe yesterday when I overheard these two girls bickering, talking about some dirty Lyrisian. Then they noticed me looking over and gave me the stink eye. Because I'm brown. Money, fame, and some sweet rims. Ha! Or something to that effect. Why does anyone move to a richer and bigger country with more opportunities? Even if it means putting up with being an outsider. Isn't it ironic that in an age when we modify the genes of our unborn children, we still attach so much value to nationality? Either way, it's not looking good for my work visa. It's good to have you around. You too, Jules. Anyway, I should probably head back in. Smoke break's over. I'm sure we'll get to chat more over the next few days. Adios! Bye! Hot pizza. I'm so pumped for that Better Buzz thing. It's in the news. Oh, yeah. Okay. What? Hey, sis. Just getting off work, I take it? How's the headlining business thus far? Tedious. Aw, shucks. Sorry, Jules. Curating the news must be a pretty involved affair. The struggle's real. I've been working on being less anxious. Same. So here I am, practicing my next comedy routine in front of complete strangers. It's exhilarating and terrifying at the same time. Haha. Keep at it, Justin. Aw, thanks for the love, sis. There's some new genetically engineered medication that's supposed to help with anxiety. NoviNews seems to think it's promising. Guess time will tell. Good comedy is an exquisite dish. The ingredients have to be prepared with care, stewed for hours, let sit and absorb for days. Gosh, now I'm getting queasy. Do you cook much these days, Jules? Yeah, I don't really love cooking. My husband cooks. It just tastes so much better, right? I made this amazing curry the other night. Used some of those new genetically engineered spices, imported stuff. You can't find it anywhere in Novistan. And it just keeps getting better with each day it sits and absorbs the spices. Anyway, I've been here for like 3 hours. Can I ask for a teeny favor? Performing in public is making my stomach a little funky. Could I ask you to get me some antacid from the store? Just a bit further down the street. Sure. Sweet, you're the best, sis. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Anyway, I'll just be right here. I'll catch you later, Jules. Open up, Novistan. Oh, jeez. Coming soon. Where's the store? Ugh, I've been feeling like crap whole week. Ew, you should get that checked out. Where's the store? I heard about those new genetic meds sound promising. Sounds promising. Hello, welcome to Rudy Mart. I'm Rudy, the owner. Okay. We're your local convenience mart with a bit of thrift store goodies to boot. Say, I think I've seen you before. Aren't you the headliner working over at the news station? I follow your columns quite a bit. Always good to be informed. Pays the bills. Oh, I see. It's important to keep your life stable. Take the store. I opened it nearly 2 decades ago with my son. The old guy's all done with school and has a life of his own. But I've got this little lady to help me out. Haha. Come on, don't be shy. She's adorable. Isn't she? Barely 9 and already a smartass. We had to modify her gene makeup after birth. In embryo mods were too expensive at the time. We're still paying off the loans, but it's been hard lately. Our business has been struggling, and a new chain store is about to open a few streets down. Hopefully, Novistanians can be convinced to support local folks like me over big foreign corporations. Ha! Look at me spouting my mouth when all you want to do is shop. Anything you'd like? Yeah. A mirror, abstract painting, potted plant. No, I'm good. So did I buy it? I guess I did. I guess I bought it. Med save lives. Okay. Alright, I hope I bought these meds for you, buddy. Did I buy them for you? Hey again, Jules. Is that antacid I see in your hand? Thanks, sis. You're a lifesaver. This'll help a lot. Now I can get back to practicing. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Well, back to entertaining the crowds. I'll catch you tomorrow. Okay. He's just telling comedy on the sidewalk? That's a little weird. Is that a thing people do? Maybe it is. I don't know. Rudy marked. It should be Ruby marked. Is that my house? Yes. Whoa. I heard a theory that the universe is just a simulation. What if we're all made by some sad man-child drinking coffee and typing his days away? I suppose his life is more depressing than ours, dear listener. Beware the epidemic. Go to sleep. Day 2, Wednesday. Afternoon. I see you've been in favor of the new genetic meds. And I caught the piece supporting our openness to the global scene. Remember, whichever stance we take on these issues, we ought to stick to it. Even silence is a stance in and of itself. This is confusing. Well, you better unconfuse yourself if you want to keep your job. Your standard payment today is 50-something. With all this genetic disease mumbo-jumbo, public health is a hot topic. The government is finalizing new bill HC-42, ambitious plan to bring nationalized healthcare to all eligible Novistanians. About time! There are some worries about it stifling the already overloaded system. I'll let you make up your own mind, but remember, what we say on these matters may sway some big figures. To make it a bit easier, I asked the writers to categorize their stories under relevant topics. You'll now see a small icon on the top right of each article. It should make it a bit easier for you. Oh, great. Yes, we're working on streamlining and being more accountable. Have a productive day and make sure to sanitize your hands often. Okay, staff memo. Dear staff, due to growing illness spreading through our beautiful nation of Novistan, we have instituted a new hand sanitizer policy. We have installed new units in all of our bathrooms. Please avail yourself liberally and stay healthy. Best regards, Florian Augustine, NoviNews Human Resources. Travel across the Union. Union travel package, special for NoviNews staff only. Spend 14 amazing days in 6 of the most prominent Union members, including Novistan, an industrial powerhouse and one of the founding fathers of the Union. Lyris, close neighbor and pioneer of genetic modification research. Galixia, first to become over 50% modified, celebrating with an annual festival. Don't wait, book now for only 3,000 something. Okay. Why private healthcare is better. New genetic medicine promises better results for lower cost, a breakthrough that would have never been possible under the slow and efficient bureaucracy of our government. Private healthcare is not better. Thanks, though. Meh. Bye. Young woman found dead in park. Last night, the police found the body of Sophia K. hidden in the bushes of a nearby park. Novi PD issued no statement, but likely suspect is her boyfriend Herman P., who is not a Novistan native. don't want to do anti-immigration. Novistan PM Wolf criticizes Lyris. Our Prime Minister condemned Lyris today, which holds a near monopoly on genetic modification technology in the Union. Wolf called current trade agreement very bad for Novistan. Blech. I don't like any of these. Better Buzz promises new age of recreational drugs. The Better Buzz hype is finally revealed. What do you get when you synthesize the best parts of an alcohol but do away with all the hangover-causing toxins? A fantastic new drink, that's what. Okay. That's it. Hey, friend. Howdy, Jules. It's hump day, just the time for the boss to start busting my ass. I'm not sure if I'm delivering what they want. There's no single way to win. I suppose you're right. Different means will yield different results. Guess I'm a bit biased, always being the token minority. Especially with Prime Minister Wolf not exactly the picture of open-mindedness. Anyway, Resolution HC42, huh? How do you feel about it? Healthcare is a basic human right. True, but can we really trust our government to manage it properly? The big genetic engineering boom happened only after Lyris privatized the whole field and funded all corporate research. A big reason I moved to Novistan was for better treatment options. I just hope the new bill doesn't affect the quality of my care. What's wrong? Just been experiencing some chronic fatigue and pain. Don't really want to get into it now. I suppose a lot of people have been ill lately. Anyway, sorry about bugging you with my problems. You're never a bother. Thanks, Jules. It's always good to talk to you. Well, I should let you get on with your evening. Have a good one. We were immigrants once, too. True. Very true. And I'm so mad at my immigration. Med save lives. I'm so mad at my immigrant ancestors for coming to the America. The America. Coming to the America! I can speak English just fine. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should just... Oh, hey, Jules. Good to see you. How was your day? Had better days. I'm sorry. I know what it's like when you dread every minute passing by. Hope you have a relaxing night at least. I've been feeling on edge since this morning. One of those days when even the smallest uncertainty makes you start gasping for air. But I've heard the government is working some new health bill. It's been such a long time since I had proper health insurance. Anyway, did I tell you? I gotta try Better Buzz. It's that new super hyped up pseudo-alcohol. I saw your channel was raving about it, so I figured what the heck. I won't lie, it really puts you at ease. Just like the real thing. Don't get too addicted. Psh, come on. You're my younger sister. You're the one I should be worried about. Haha. Anyway, I've been talking to the manager of the bar down the street, trying to see if they'd be interested in a little open mic comedy routine. Cross your fingers for me. You got this. Thanks, sis. I'm glad you support me. Anyway, I'm gonna head out and run some errands. Pick up some groceries. Thinking of making a new pasta dish. Maybe a tomato base, a pinch of garlic salt. Okay, I'll stop before we both get hungry. Oh, and before I forget, here's your money back for the antacid yesterday. Thanks so much, sis. I owe you a drink. Meet me at the bar tomorrow, yeah? Well, anyway, stay healthy. There's a bug going around. I hear it can make you puke your guts out and mess with your head pretty bad. Catch you later, Jules. Okie doke. Stay vigilant, headliner. How do you know who I am? Come on, let's try the Better Buzz thing. Oh, really? I read it's good stuff. Maybe just one. Better Buzz. For good. Dog. Woof, woof. Okay. Sniff, sniff. Hey there, little guy. Woof, woof. Woof. Wanna come along? Woof, woof. Better Buzz for good and bad days. Puppy! Yay, puppy's following me. I had a patient coming today asking for a Mood X prescription. Oh yeah, the news is something about them right now. I don't need to go to... I didn't mean to press it. Hello again. It's always nice to see a familiar face. Especially the big news woman. I was just browsing your latest articles. Feels like you guys are really trying to keep Novistan open to globalization and foreign businesses. At the expense of small local businesses like me. We just report the facts. Of course. I know how important that is in telling the news. Can't blame you for doing your job. I'm just... worried about my family's future. Well, at least we've got Prime Minister Wolf looking out for us. Novistan needs to be open to the world. Yeah, but we need to be careful not to be taken advantage of. Maybe I should expand my selection. There's that new Better Buzz drink that people are getting excited about. Oh, sorry about babbling again. You probably just want to shop. I'll just be here when you need me. Playing some Happy Pigs on my phone. These games are so addictive, but I can't help how much fun I'm having. Haha. Oh, I did not even see what the daughter said. Anything you'd like? Doggy treats! Dog bowl. Dog food. Yes. Aww. Okay, you can't be against globalization. That's kind of crazy. Last night, a woman came to me and tried to modify my genes with pills. Woof woof. Pant pant. Hey, buddy. Woof woof. Here's a treat for you. Woof woof. What's that? Who's a good doggy? Yes, you are. Guess I should name you. How about Mickey? No, how about Ruby? Ruby's a girl. Ruby's 6. Ruby's potty trained? Ooh, no, she's not modified to eat chocolate. Okay, Ruby. Refilled. Genetic silent killer. Good night, Ruby. Day 3, Thursday. Afternoon, Jules. Your standard payment today is 50 whatever. Keep it up. Big issue today. Prime Minister Wolf is giving an official telecast tonight. No doubt he heard of our channel. We may want to be careful with what we say. Oh, and with the big vote on the national healthcare bill, there's a lot of noise we can capitalize on. I try to be unbiased with each story. I admire your holistic approach, but we should really stick to consistent message and foster an angle. Oh, and regarding this new Better Buzz drink. DrinkCorp Inc. has expressed keen interest in our paper, so don't badmouth their products. We could always use extra funding. Good day. I haven't been. Novistan needs a diplomatic leader. Difficult times call for a balanced negotiator. Hopefully Wolf's telecast shows due respect for the Lear's trade agreement, which both nations honored almost 2 centuries ago. Okay. Novistan needs a firm leader. Our nation could no longer be at the mercy of Learesian modification industry. PM Wolf must take a hard stance on the Lear's trade agreement as telecast later this evening. Bleh. Synthetic substances a safer way to imbibe. While the buzz one gets from the synthetic substance is almost indistinguishable from regular alcohol, test subjects in recent study displayed 48% less violent tendencies than those under the influence. Cool. How gangs and oligarchs buy the police. Tokens is a new slang currency used by corrupt officials. In the most benign cases, reckless drunk driving can be demoted to a speeding ticket, and worse, a crime investigator could simply look the other way. What? Genetic plague calls for nationalized healthcare. Novistan can no longer disregard the growing epidemic tied to the modified human DNA. If our nation wishes to embrace such technology, we must also provide each citizen with an adequate safety net. Bye. So is it just me picking and choosing and seeing how things work in the real life? Diversity is good. It is. Evening. Good to see you again, Jules. You don't really smoke, do you? Smoking is a filthy habit. No, not really. Probably for the best. Why is this other guy just staring at you? He's just standing in front of you, staring into your ear. Sir, can I help you? It does help with stress, though. Funny thing, health. My whole life I ate well, rarely drank, never smoked. But in the end, it's my own genes that messed me up. So much for the miracle of genetic engineering. And with a new health reform, I'll be burning even more cigs waiting in lines. It won't be that bad. I know, it's a basic human right, but do you think the current system is even ready to handle everyone panicking over an epidemic? I'm worried about treatment delays or drug shortages. Back home, our system is so inefficient. So many people end up getting far worse before they can even see a doctor. Traveling really opens up your eyes to some things. I was in Galicia for a few months. That place is like 90% genetically modified. It's crazy. Being unmodified is like being a minority there. You travel much yourself? I love traveling. Exciting, isn't it? I was just running a report in Provis last week. That country has a long history of occupation. It used to be part of the Danabian Commonwealth for most of the last century. I could talk about traveling for hours. Maybe we could grab a coffee sometime? Yeah, I'd like that. How about tomorrow? The local cafe around the corner after work? Oh crap, I think the boss is staring at us from his window. Someone is staring at you, girl, and it ain't the boss. We probably shouldn't mingle too long here. See you tomorrow. Why is that guy just standing there? What the heck? Okay, why are people puking on the streets? What in the world? Everyone is puking on the streets. What's going on? Novistan needs a diplomatic leader. Difficult times call for a balanced negotiator. I will remind Lyris that Novistan will not bend to their will. Great. Better buzz. Oh, hey, Jules. How's your day? Same old, same old. Something wrong? No, nothing. Just thinking about stuff. When I first quit school, it felt like the right choice. Like I finally got out of this weird academic system I never quite fit into. It felt like I finally had my freedom, limitless opportunities ahead, if I only just tried hard enough. I traveled, I worked odd jobs, I'm now finally taking real steps to pursue my dream of comedy, but half the time I still take an hour to get out of bed, because my blanket's the only thing protecting me from the endless uncertainties of the day. Anyways, I'm just ranting now. Maybe I need a professional rant buddy, huh? But I was thinking, if that new healthcare resolution passes, I might qualify to see a therapist about some of this stuff. I mean, it's gotta be worth a shot, right? But hey, I've got a joke for you. How many cops does it take to throw a man down the stairs? None. He fell. Corny, but don't give up. Yeah, not my best effort. But glad at least one of us believes in me. I've been reading your news about police and crime lately. Made me think of that joke. Oh, guess what? I schmoozed up Cassie, the bartender, about having an open mic night. I actually might get my first gig ever. You've been fairly supportive, so I'm feeling pretty excited. Either way, I'll keep you posted. You should stop by. Bring a date. Any luck lately? Nope. Oh, I feel you there. I've seen you chatting up some cute coworkers. You should throw in some flirty compliments here and there. Or steal one of my best jokes. I won't blame you. Mom would have wanted grandkids. You know that's on you. Well, anyway, I should probably let you go. This place started serving better buzz. Care for a quick farewell shot? Since you're my MVP sister, it's on me. Cassie, 2 shots of better buzz, please. Cheers, sis. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Catch you later. There's a baby. Dunabai? Ugh, I'm still feeling ill. Seems like everyone's getting the plague lately. The plague? Hold on, I need to pick something up from Dunabai. Glad we don't have to go to shitty Rudy Greetings, headliner. Do you think the sickness taking over Novistan is mere accident? Who are you? That is irrelevant. All that matters is the truth. Epidemic spreads fear, and fear can be a powerful weapon. Remember, headliner. We will reach out when we have more details. In the meantime, stay vigilant, headliner. Okay. How does everyone know who I am? Looks like the new health plan might actually pass. Please don't talk to me, sir. Healthcare is a basic human right! Howdy! Good to see you again. Did you catch the Prime Minister's telecast earlier? Pretty powerful stuff, huh? He's something. He may be a bit unconventional, I suppose. Isn't that right, Pumpkin? Hi. Aw, she's still shy. To be frank, I am a little worried about her future. I just want to shop. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll let you get on with that then. Anything you'd like? No. Alright. Better Buzz is dope. We really could have had a better leader. Wolf isn't winning us any favors. Why are people puking on the street? The plague? Tonight on my way to the station, I saw a gray cat. Don't really care. Hi, Ruby. Woof woof. You look happy. Hey, buddy. Aw, sorry, no treat today. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to get you one? No treat, no words of wisdom, I guess. Looks like somebody's in dire need of petting. That looked like it was a struggle to get down. Okay, Ruby. Good night. Why are there cans of something and there's a stack of cash on my bed? What's going on with that? Do one more day. Day 4. Headliner! Did I just see you leave the bathroom without sanitizing your hands? I would never do that. I always sanitize. Good. You'll be a model employee yet. Faulty genetic mods are just a regular superbug. Whatever this epidemic is, I don't want my staff getting sick. I've got a feeling something bad is brewing. But we could really use a big story right now. In any case, your standard daily payment is 50-something. Don't spend it all at once. The government's about to vote on that big healthcare bill. Last chance to sway the public. Between that and the whole Wolf Lyris ordeal, it's a really busy issue. We've got some stories contesting for that same spot needs to be filled. So if you see 2 stories stapled together, you must approve one of them. The other will be rejected automatically. Do your best, headliner. Oh, one more thing. You seem to be supporting this Better Buzz thing. Good. You might have heard some unpleasant rumors about it. Disregard them. I assure you they're nonsense, likely started by some anti-progressive abolitionists. You should try it sometime. Has a nice mellow bite. I didn't hear anything bad about it. Okay, Wolf raises red flags. After last night's telecast, some members of the cabinet worry Wolf could be sowing doubt against our long-established ally, leading to undeserved suspicion of the technology. In a phenomenal show of strength last night, Prime Minister Wolf cast doubt on Lyris' monopoly of genetic technology. Could our partner be meddling with the mods they send us? No. Healthcare for all a possibility. With Senate's vote on Amendment HC 42, people of Novistan are holding their breath, especially the disenfranchised, who have been systematically denied coverage for pre-existing conditions and unaffordable prices. Sick Novistanians owe healthcare for all a nightmare. Sick Novistanians are nervous. With Bill HC 42 on the ballot, the future of quality care and life-saving medication is uncertain. Rapid pill shortages and increased wait times are expected under new plan. So you'd rather you have healthcare, but your neighbor can't have healthcare. Screw that. No. I think that is the most selfish thing ever. I'll have to wait longer for my healthcare. But that means that my neighbor who has no healthcare gets it. Yeah, helping people, no brainer. Brutal mugging in quiet neighborhood. Elderly woman was beaten so severely this morning while accessing an ATM she was left on life support. Novi PD reported this afternoon. CCTV reports photographs of the attacker described him as a 34-year-old Novistanian. I don't know, I guess. I don't know. No, Better Buzz is not a superfood. Despite studies touting the synthetic alcohol as antioxidant rich, one could obtain some same benefit from just a few bites of chocolate without worrying what the long-term effects might be. It's not necessarily against it. Jules, roses are red, violets are blue. You control the news and they control you. Thanks. That wasn't necessarily against Better Buzz. I was just saying it's not an antioxidant. That's all. That's all. Who's this? Excuse me, could you spare so I could get some food? You'll just spend it on booze. No, I swear, I haven't had a hot meal in so long. Fine. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's so rough getting back on your feet. I was in school studying mechanical engineering, getting drunk with my flatmates on the weekends. I even had a girlfriend. Just a normal life, you know? I'm sure it's heart-wrenching. Bye. My family was never well off, but I had some scholarships and loans in school. I worked a part-time job, and for a while, things were manageable. But then I got sick. My university insurance refused to cover the necessary procedure, only generic brand drugs. Nothing wrong with generic brand drugs. I couldn't focus. I couldn't study. My grades suffered. I had to drop out. By then, I already had 2 years' worth of loans on my name. Isn't it ironic you end up in a hole of paying for education you never fully received? And then, well, that's a story for another day. Maybe I'll see you again. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Do you also have that in Galixia? Nah, not as much. Hey Jules, good to see you. How was the work today? There's some difficult choices. Yeah, making good judgment calls can get pretty stressful, huh? That's why I just stick to writing and not editing. I really like being a foreign correspondent, and the boss is happy to have some international diversity in our ranks. But anyway, let's not talk about work. I want to know more about you. What kind of things do you like doing in your spare time? Playing with my dog. You have a dog? How cute. I wish I could have a pet, but my landlord won't allow it. Maybe I can play with your pup someday. Well, that sounds more fun than my own hobbies. Aside from work and travel, my life is pretty boring. You're never boring. Aw, thanks, Jules. Okay, so don't tell this to anyone, but back in college, I got really into Modus Gathering, that old school collectible card game. So now when I travel, I always pick up some local cards wherever I go. I put together a collage of foreign cards from like 13 different countries by now. That's cute. Aw, thanks. I was worried you'd call me a nerd. Anyways, well, I should probably get going soon. Crashing early tonight. I've got a checkup at the hospital tomorrow morning. Hope this epidemic doesn't get in the way. God forbid other people be sicker than you, right? Good luck. Thanks. Anyway, it was really nice chatting with you, Jules. Hope we can do this again. Alright, I really gotta get going now. Have a good night. Oh my god, I would never say those mean ones, but they're pretty funny. Ugh, we're running short on some of the vaccines. No, it isn't. End police brutality. Better buzz is dope. Why am I going to the pub? Hey, Jules, you just missed happy hour. I'm high on life. Really? I see you switched from curating articles to curating greeting cards. Haha, anyway, I just wanted to ask you something. The past few days have been a bit draining. I mean, good exercise is confidence and all. I can use a bit of a break from my headspace. And my roommate. And you have a bigger kitchen. So, sure, you can stay over the weekend. Heck yeah, thanks sis. I'll be sure to reward your highness with a delicious feast or two. By the way, the comedy show is now definitely happening. Next week at the bar. It'll be my first real debut. You'll do great! Aw, thanks. I'm pretty excited. You've encouraged me this far. I just hope I don't clam up in front of the big crowd. People could use some more comedy these days. Lots of big things are coming. Oh, like that big healthcare vote. Isn't that happening tonight? I've got a good feeling about it. Man, I could get all sorts of checkups if I had insurance again. Anyway, I should head out. I left a stew in my slow cooker. Gotta pick up a few things in that new Duna buy. Thinking about finishing touches. Tomato or cream base? Creamy tomato. Huh, I like how you think, sister. Best of both worlds. I'll let you go now. Have a good one. Okay. Duna buy. You poor thing, can I buy you a sandwich? Exams are kicking my ass. It's the mods. Are you watching the telecast? I am not going to Rudy Mart. Actually, I should. To get a dog treat. Please don't talk to me. Curse you, why won't you? Oh! Sorry, I was just playing some Happy Pigs. I thought I heard some hubbub outside. Didn't quite catch it. I've been in the zone, if you know what I mean. Came this close to catching a rare ember pig. How's your day going? It's going. Well, I suppose that is something. Isn't that right, sweetie? I saw bad people outside. No, sugar. These are our customers. I was actually just chatting with some folks about the Dunabai store that opened yesterday. They had a huge crowd on the first day already. With all the pro-globalization talk, people are lining up for these cheap imports. It's going to be tough for our little family business. Say, can I get your opinion on something? Sure. You're probably the person to ask how people might feel about controversial topics. I was considering selling this new synthetic alcohol, Better Buzz. Wondering if it's a good idea or if I might face some backlash. What do you think? You should sell it. I think you're right. I gotta stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for your advice. But let me know if you need anything. I'll just be here hunting for that darned ember pig. I promised my little girl I'd catch it for her. I'd be a terrible father if I let her down. Anything you'd like? Doggy treats. Thanks for the doggy treats. What's going on? Are these people gonna, like, jump off the ledge or something? I literally called it. What? Oh my god. What got into those people? What the heck? Wait, Ruby. Let me give you your treat. You look happy. Hey, puppy. Here's a treat for you. What's that? You're right, Ruby. This is what happens when people are pushed to the edge. And there's no one to listen. Okay, pet my dog. Pet my dog. That looks so hard to get down. Bye, Ruby. Alright, go to sleep. I can't believe I just... Yikes! Day 5, Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. Okay, no. I'm calling it here. Thank you so much for playing with me. I hope you had fun, because I'm definitely having fun with this. This is a wild game, so I'll play a little bit more of this. I will see you later. Oh yeah, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Bye.